Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC 299's Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. UFC 299 is going to be led by a bantamweight bout. Sugar Sean O'Malley is fighting Marlon Vera, the only guy to defeat Sugar Sean in the UFC, and that came by the way of knockout. So there's a lot of depth to this fight that's much more than a fight itself. It is a title fight. Vieira's been in excellent form the past couple years. If I'm not mistaken, it's 4 or 5 wins in a row for Marlon Vera. One of those fights in the past, I think one of his last 6 fights was canceled. And Vieira is, a top contender, obviously, in that bantamweight division. And he also has the psychological edge, I believe, on Sugar Sean O'Malley, being the only guy to defeat Sugar Sean. And he defeated him via knockout. So I think that adds depth to the fight. This is going to be an interesting fight. It's not going to be a straightforward fight. It depends. I think this fight depends on how Sugar Sean O'Malley shows up to that fight. If he defeats the psychological obstacle within himself, the fact that this guy's knocked him out and he's the only guy to defeat him in the UFC, if he's able to overcome that and zone in and focus on the prize, and I would say not get his emotions too tangled up and not to be in too much of a hurry to finish Marlon Vera, then I think it's like I said earlier, it's up to Sugar Sean O'Malley how this fight will turn out. With all respect to Marlon Vera, obviously one of the best fighters in that bantamweight division, which has many great fighters. I mean, from Peter Yan to Aljamain Sterling, and now Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera, all top names in that division, full of top talent. To be honest, very entertaining. This one here is going to be interesting because, like I said, it's all going to depend on how Sugar Sean O'Malley shows up to that fight. Obviously, Marlon Vera is hungry, and I would assume, feels that he has the psychological edge over O'Malley because he's the only guy that's defeated Sugar Sean in the UFC thus far. The only loss came to in the UFC for Sugar Sean came against Marlon Vera. So it's a very, very interesting fight, and so many guys waiting on the sideline for the winner of this fight. So a lot of great matchups to be had in the bantamweight division. This one here is extremely interesting for the reasons that I've mentioned earlier in this video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.